Hey everyone, I'm Victor Dwyer, and today we are going to dive in how Amazon variations work and why they are so important to increase sales. Let's dive right into it. Whoop. Okay, perfect. So, before this is the previous video I have sent that I have, and this talks about the Amazon algorithm and what are the best practices to do that and how it works. And the most important that we realize here is sales velocity. And we're going to show how we can trick the Amazon algorithm to make this as high as possible. So, today I have a product called Fur Haven. It's a dog bed, and they have a lot of Amazon variations. So, this is what it looks like to have Amazon variations. Each of these are like a separate product, but all on one listing. So, if we wanted to see something that's not an Amazon variation, I'm just going to type in, let's say, dog toy, for example. So if I wanted to click this, I don't think this will have a variation. So yes, this has like a small variation of only one product, but this technically wouldn't be here. It would just be one product. So why does this matter? So the reason why Amazon variations matter is because let's say this one product, for easy math, this one product only got $1,000 per month. Okay, so if this one product that like for all of these three variations only got $1,000, Amazon will only treat it as, hey, this product only gets $1,000 in sales per month. It's not a very big product. But let's say each one of these products does $1,000 a month. Okay, and for easy math, let's say there's 10 variations here. So that means rather than Amazon treating this like $1,000 a month listing, it now treats this as a $10,000 a month listing. Why does this matter? Because when you're trying to get higher in a search algorithmic rank, the higher your sales velocity, the more your rank will be higher on the first page. The higher you up on the first page, the more sales you will get. So, if you have more variations on your product, the more it will treat it as one big product. So, that's why it's really important to variate them, because Amazon will treat it as one big product and rank you higher in the search algorithm when you push them together rather than separating them out. So please keep that in mind when you do these things, that it will dramatically increase your search rankings when you variate them like this. So yes, keep in mind there is a such thing as variation abuse that Amazon has gotten better at doing. So you can't. These are dog beds, for example, but if I wanted to put dog toys in here, they wouldn't allow that. So, but as long as you keep it and you don't use variation abuse, Amazon will let you keep utilizing this and utilize the best practices for this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up Helium 10, use the X-ray tool, and from here I'm going to see what sales, which is the best variations this is actually producing right now, because there's a lot of different ways you can analyze this data, but I want to show you how when you combine all these variations in one, it is so much more powerful when you combine them rather than separating them out, because Amazon sales velocity metrics are so important right now. So if you don't have any variations on your products right now, I highly, highly recommend it. So I'm going to show you the importance of that. Now, in this particular listing, there are a lot of variations, and Amazon's automated system is making it harder to put together variations. Basically, Amazon's algorithm is basically breaking them apart and not keeping them together. So what you have to do is essentially you have to either put up the category listing, or you have to match up the fields in the back end to make it where Amazon will eventually push the variations together, which is difficult to do. So Amazon's making it more and more difficult to put these variations together, but there are best practices to do that. So the reason why I pulled this up is it looks like each particular bed does about $1 million each. Wow, there are a lot of variations on this. So, basically, rather than it showing that, like these make about $1 million each per month. So as you can see here, this is very, very important to know. So rather than it treating a listing saying, hey, this one listing is only making $1 million, it treats it that, hey, this million is making $30 million per month. And this guy is actually killing it right now. That's a lot of freaking money. But keep that in mind that these this is now treating Amazon's treating this as a massive listing to get a lot of money. So it's obviously going to prioritize this listing over everything since it's making so much. So keep that in mind on the revenue side that once you combine all the variations, it's very, very powerful. So very, very amazing things that you can do with this. Just keep that in mind. And that's pretty much it with the variation side. It is getting more and more difficult to combine variations on Amazon, but there are going to be some best practices. Let me know if you guys want me to create a video on that. I'd be happy to. But that's mainly it right now. So let me know if you have any other questions. And that's the power of Amazon variations. Thanks.